So I just switched back to a desktop. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up guys? So I recently picked up a new desktop machine and I've been loving it, right? I've been loving sitting in front of a desk and actually editing my photos, which is something that I can't say a lot over the last year. So today I'm going to go through 5 reasons why I love my new desktop setup and why my MacBook Pro is sitting on the side and is becoming my travel laptop. Let's talk about it. So the first reason why I switched over to a Mac Studio is because over the last year I've been traveling a lot and I've noticed that I haven't been editing my photos or video while I was traveling, right? And my MacBook Pro was basically just sitting on a desk doing nothing most of the time, and when I did use it, it was there just to back up photos and videos. So I really didn't need to travel around with such a powerful machine. And it was at that point I realized I don't need to invest so much money into another laptop because I didn't use that power when I was traveling. So first reason why, I don't edit when I travel. So reason number 2 is basically cost. It would cost over $1,000 more to build the same machine as a laptop with the same amount of power, but I don't think it gets the same amount of output. So for me, when I looked at the cost and when I looked at where and how I was going to use it, the Mac Studio just made 100% sense in my situation. So number 3, now I have a home where everything sits, right? Before my laptop would basically just go anywhere. You know, like I would plug it in outside. I would sit on my kitchen table. I'll basically sit anywhere and just work, right? So now now I have a home for all my stuff. I have a home for my keyboard, my mouse, my tablet. I have a box there with all the hard drives on it. I'm not walking around moving things around. I have a home for my workstation, and basically I have one place to put all my stuff that I can come back to, and I can just like sit down and start working without having to plug things in everywhere. So number 4, and now that I have a home for this studio, it helps me focus, right? I'm not getting distracted. I'm not getting distracted by the TV. I'm not getting distracted by the kids or the dog. I have a place where I can sit down and focus on what I'm doing and just knock it out the park, right? Instead of taking like 2 hours to do something, I can do it in like an hour because I'm not stopping and starting. I have doors on my office, so I can just close it. I can sit down and I can just work. And this is my working spot. So it's always good to have a spot where you can work and a place where you do other things, and to come here and just knock it out and then go out and do other things. I think that's a big bonus. Like, so number 5, and it's probably one of the most important things, is it's gonna help with my posture, right? And because I was working so much on the MacBook Pro, I would always work on the built-in keyboard, the built-in trackpad, and I don't think that was the best posture for me, right? And because I would be like working pretty much anywhere in the house, I would be on the couch working, so you know, I'll be on you know, the dining table working, I'll be on the floor lying down, I'll be pretty much anywhere working, and that's really bad for my posture. So now that I have a home for my Mac and for all my working stuff, I have a chair, right? A comfortable, nice chair that helps me sit straight up, right? I have a mouse and keyboard that's at a good proper height, and I have a monitor that I can look directly at. I don't have to look down, because I would literally be working like this for like hours on end, and that is not good for you. Now that I'm getting older, I really need to look after my posture. I really need to sit up straight, and I really need to focus on keeping my back healthy, keeping my body healthy. I'm getting old, guys, and I'm feeling it. It's kind of sad, I know. So that's it, guys. 5 reasons why I switched to a Mac Studio. I still use my MacBooks all the time. I use them for like daily tasks. I use them for backing up images when I'm traveling. They're not gone. I think I would always have a MacBook Pro or a laptop of some sort. I might even go to like a MacBook Air, like the base model, because they're pretty good now. Like the M1 chips or the M2 chips, they're actually pretty good. They're pretty fast, they're pretty powerful, and you can get a lot done with that, right? But I just realized that over the last year, when I'm traveling, when I'm doing things, I don't use that power. Like I'm literally only using my laptop to back up images, Sometimes I would import images into Lightroom and just create previews, but that's as far as I get on the laptop. And then I'll just be doing like basic web stuff, you know. So I didn't need, you know, a powerful decked out laptop. And on top of that, having a place where I can sit up straight and work. I don't, when I come home, I don't need to plug in like 100 things. I can just turn on the power and I can start working. That's a game changer. That literally saves me so much time every time I sit down in front of a computer, that the time I'm saving is going to add up eventually, and the Mac Studio is going to be, it's going to pay for itself over time, right? Plus, having a machine that's just so powerful, right? If you go and watch the reviews, I'm not gonna go into the specs in this video, but if you go and watch the reviews on the Mac Studio, so I think you're gonna be amazed by how much power Apple has put into this machine, that is gonna make you wanna actually consider it, because it's a beast. And here's the thing, right? The Mac Studio isn't that big. So if I really did need to take it somewhere, I could take that, right? And it's got a HDMI output. So if I need to use it at a hotel, I can basically just hook it up to the TV via HDMI, bring a keyboard and mouse, and I'm ready to go as well. So that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you have learned something from this video, and hopefully I'll get to catch you on the next one.